you can't actually make a Pogger's face? And the answer is yep. That's sadly how that shit works. Oh man. So I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. I know our day's been pretty good. Nothing too fun or exciting. I actually, one of the things I got issued a refund for on eBay because it took way too long to get here finally showed up today. So I messaged the person and I said, hey, hit me up with your PayPal and I'll repay you because your item showed up. Even though it took almost 3 fucking weeks to get here, it finally got here. And I'm not just going to take it from you. And they were like, you're seriously still going to pay? Yeah. I bought an item from you. You shipped it. Like, I kind of feel bad for him though. I don't know if they were a newer seller or not to the whole interwebs. But for what I bought it for, they seriously made like 0 profit from the shipping that they put on there. God. It cost you more to ship the game than I bought it for. Why would you sell it at that point? Like, it's only negative. I understand maybe if you're trying to build up your empire or something, but like, wow, dude. So I at least paid, you know, for something. And I know today's supposed to be Whiskey Wednesday, but I don't feel like having whiskey today. I wanted to have a margarita. We haven't had a margarita for a couple weeks. I'm like, damn, dude, I finally got my Baja Bob's margarita mix back in the house. So I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm allowed to take these liberties, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna have a margarita instead. So hopefully it's good. I made it. It has to be fucking delectable. Thank you, Baja Bob. Oh my god, thank you, Baja Bob. Yeah, it took forever for them to finally get it in. I guess people like to drink during the holidays, and they were just completely tapped out of it. And the good thing is, instead of getting a little piss and mix, they were like, do you want the jumbo industrial size? And I'm like, yes, I do. And what's up, Relatable? What's going on? What's good? How's your Clash Royale climb going? But I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, they finally got my mix bag. Oh, yes. I finally figured out why today after taking a sip of it straight. I know why I like it so much. So a lot of the other margarita mixes, right? They're supposed to have that margarita mix to it, right? And that's great. I was there the whole time. As a matter of fact, I turned your stream off right as you said stream ending. I was there and I saw it. Spoilers, but that's okay. Ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. But this margarita mix has like a good amount of lime flavor to it, and it's great. Fucking great. It tastes like more. It feels like more. I'm gonna put more inside me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this ain't too loud. I don't remember exactly where I had my audio yesterday. Alright, it seems fine so far. It seems like every game has to get you to the title screen or your sound options kick in, and then the game's like, oh, you don't want it to be really loud. Okay.
A song, but at the same time, so much more. A tradition that bonded the Bergsons together in trying times.
What? It's weird how this game like ebbs and flows. I love the fact. Oh my god, I can't get comfortable right now. It's killing me. It's killing me. Get rid of this. Buy a blanket. Get rid of this. Woo. The fact that it has that ebb and flow to it of like, even when you're losing, you're winning. Not too many games have that. That's a little confidence booster. Snapcat shirt on, meow meow. But I had to have a margarita today. It's been a while since I had one anyway. And I'm like, well, I don't need a reason to have one. I will still use today as an excuse to have one over a Hams. Not that the Hams is bad. Alright, so I know this is just a placeholder for now. Because every raid you've cashed in on for the last, like, week now has been, wait! No, instead... I was just kidding. You're not changing it this time? Okay, so he's... I'm assuming you either change it because, one, they stop streaming, which is fair. Or two, you're like, nah, fuck that guy today. I don't like that guy. We're gonna go to this guy instead. See this dude here? Nah, he sucks right now. I'm gonna go to this guy. See this dude? Nah, he's poop. He's poop. I'm going to this guy. God, I could just sit here and fucking drink margaritas the whole stream. Just sip into the camera the whole time. God, I love margaritas. Okay, now I think we blew all of our... Yeah, we did. All of our coins. I feel like we got to make this stronger. Like, this seems good, don't get me wrong. But the Cyclone, I think, is going to help us get our chip shot damage in. Because if something surrounds us, like, we don't got much. And she is definitely not Linda. Like, Linda is bae. Not that the little kid's the bad. But not being able to move while you attack, that's a steep penalty. Like, that hurts real bad. And everyone in the chat, send some good vibes to Eldritch Blaster. They did a they took an interview today at the Quick Trip, trying to get some fat bank and a sex job. So send some good vibes in the chat for them. Hopefully they got it. They seemed pretty pleased, which was good. I heard doing well at interviews is good, so that's a thing. Sadly, every interview I ever had was more of a joke than like an actual interview. So can't really say I've ever had an interview before. I don't know if that makes me lucky or whatever, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Shit. I really think increasing the damage on that is probably what we want to do. The orbs are nice, don't get me wrong. The fact that she sort of has built-in protection for her being stuck in place is cool. But I'm not really sure it's enough. And I guess today a whole bunch of weird shit happened over the course of like 10 minutes. I shared it in the Discord. But to recap over for people who don't go in there, one, President Trump, I guess ex-President Trump, got impeached for the second time today. So I believe he's the first one to ever have that happen. So that's a thing. Two, for my sports fans, James Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in a huge multi-team trade deal. I guess with Harden going somewhere else, we'll finally get to see kind of a real player I guess Harden is. CD Projekt Red announced the delayment of the free DLC coming to Cyberpunk to give them more time to work on bugs and etc. They also released a little I'm sorry video today as well, which I don't really believe on. To me, it didn't really sound like they stood up and took a credibility other than having to say the corporate speak of like, yeah, okay, you know, maybe we saw stuff happening that we didn't, that wasn't good, and that was kind of it. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. There was something else weird that happened too, but that wasn't like lumped in with everything else right away. But I can't think of. Oh, well, I guess the coach, well, not the coach, but the ex-coach for the Eagles kind of came out in it and said like the reason why he lost his job was because he wanted to go with X quarterback and the owner wanted to go with Y, so they just fired him. Which seems a little steep to me, but you know, I guess whatever works. And then for gaming news today, outside of the CD Projekt Red thing, Ubisoft announced an open-world Star Wars game that they are currently working on. The reason why that's interesting is because I believe EA has exclusive rights to make Star Wars games, so I'm not really sure how they got the okay to make one. It's giving EA fans or Madden NFL fans a hope that maybe some other company will be able to have the licensing rights for an NFL game, and we won't be stuck just under Madden. I think the odds of that happening are slim to none, but hey, it's definitely a thing. Oh shit. And this is when you become bad and poopy. Damn, what is going on? Like, what happened? Damn, dude. Like, that run got fucking yeeted hard. What the fuck? See, that's... I think the pyro could be cool, but I feel like the pyro need levels to get there, because not being able to move is such a big drawback when you attack.
Mary was always there for him.
Like,
he was
there's
there for
no
her.
point to pick her basically over Linda. I'm assuming she'll get better, but...
Or to simply enjoy together a book of past memories.
Like, damn, dude. We got fucking ravaged. There was no hope there. Oh, we didn't even get enough gold to do anything. That was bad. No, don't even think about it, buddy. I see you. I see you trying to get up over there. See you being stupid, Ollie. Don't do it. Like I said, I feel like she will be really, really good, right? Like, I know she will be. But I don't feel like she's as good early on as Linda. Like, once you put points into her stuff, I'm sure she'll be fantastic. But the route to run, believe it. Right now we're just gonna take a couple of goes to grind here, right? Like let's build up our morve, all that good stuff. Pretty sure though we're gonna keep trying to just. I think this guy is really cool. Just like I feel like the melee characters are like a huge disadvantage because when the swarms come in this game, like you're balls deep in dudes, right? Like you can't get away. And I do love the way he runs, do not get me wrong. But they have such an uphill battle ahead of them because you have to get in their face. Like, I wish, and I know at some point, what, he gives you like a third stamina bar to get away? But the building to get there is long and strenuous. And what's up, Dopamine Sean? What's good? What's going on? I have a lot of faith though that like every character in this game, right, is useful, is good, and is definitely like powerful, right? It's just a matter of finding the inner balance, right? But having to be up close with your squad is harmful to your health. It hurts so bad. Like, same thing with John. I think looking at John, between his armor ability, his shield ability, that he's amazingly strong. As soon as you get swarmed though, if your right mouse button's on cooldown, like, you normally just get ravaged. I feel like the melee characters are, you're playing for the long game. Invest the time into me, and in exchange, I will become really strong. The ranged characters feel like, okay, we're good early on. Like, we're good early on. We feel useful out of the gate for newer players. But dang. I still like the little kid who swings really quick. I think I want to say right now he's currently my favorite just because I love the getting faster as you attack. I'm not sure how well the idea of kind of being like an assassin or whatever is in this game. Clearly we'll find out as time goes on. We just got the pyro little kid, and I'm totally digging how she plays, what she does. Hey, that's good. That's really good. We'll take it. I'd buy that for $1. But I need to see, I don't know, I want to see the other characters. I want to see the big hammer dude. I feel like the hammer guy could be really good. Really, really good. But the melee players for me, like, are not there yet. I'm sure in time I'll love them. I would believe the hammer guys have to be slow, probably in exchange though for a ton of damage. Now, what's a ton of damage in this game? I don't know. Like, I don't think he's one-tapping fools, right? So that's a thing. Yeah, we're so dead. We are so done here. At least collect the orb on the way out. Ah, ah, ah. Damn. The fire girl does have 2 dodges, which is nice. Like I said, I love the way she plays. The not being able to move, honestly, I think is probably like the thing that keeps her balanced. Because I feel like if she could move and throw fireballs, that there's a chance that she might just like, you know, why pick the bow and arrow girl? So like, I like the fact that each character feels unique, plays unique. It gives you a different style every time. For being an indie game, like, this game does a lot of crazy cool stuff. I'm a really big fan of what this game does. I know the first time I saw it was when Eldritch was streaming, and I was like, holy shit, this looks really cool. And then months later, he's like, hey, I have an extra copy. Here you go. And it's like, oh, nice. Just build up that more for now, right? We know we're not going to beat the boss with this, so at least get as much money and experience as possible on the way out. But the way the family, like, helps the family and stuff, I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen more of this game anywhere else. Like, I feel like this is a game that should have so much fanfare around it. And it's like, it's silent. I don't understand it. This game is fantastic. It's fantastic. It needs more love. It deserves more love. And I'm sure watching people play this game who are like really good at it is probably amazingly fun to watch. Though normally I'd probably complain about it, I like the fact that your characters get fatigued and then you can't just keep using them one after another. I honestly think that's a good way to keep things in check. Is she not tired anymore? Okay. Have you unlocked all the characters yet, Eldritch, or are you missing one yet? That last character looked really sweet. At least when I think Rick showed it to us. Looked pretty cool. It's the missing one. Okay. Yeah. Like aesthetically, I feel like the healer's gonna. It's gotta look cool.
The villagers would sing praise of their guardians, of the Bergson family.
Oh, cool, dude, don't help me. I'm not mad, you're mad. Damn, he's just beating everything. But the roguelike aspects on this game are crazy cool. Like I said, this game deserves so much more fanfare than it has, in my opinion. And they have a DLC that helps animals? Come on! Speaking with all the pets that I have, that's... Oops. That's great.
Those strained breaths, they got it out. Some locals were in danger.
Well, hopefully we help them then. Wait. I was gonna say, I thought I saw somebody. Okay, so we have 2 points. We're gonna put it into the Cyclone. I think the Cyclone is too useful to pass up. Whoa. And instead of 30% damage, 50% damage, that have to be good. So outside of Eldritch Blaster, did anyone get to do anything fun or exciting today? Like I said, one of my games finally showed up, my XCOM 2 game. So that's exciting. Heard a lot of good things about it, never played it myself, so hopefully it's good stuff. Oh. Got my laundry done like I wanted. Well, I wouldn't call it real laundry, but got my towels done. Or my blankets, I mean. My throws. I will get you, game. I will get you, game. There we go. Look at all those stacks. I'm assuming it gave us money. Because I don't know if chests in this game can just drop nothing. Maybe they can. Here you, Ollie. Played like 2 games of Rainbow Six this afternoon. And I learned that I can't wait to get my battle pass done. I just feel like after I'm done with my battle pass, that game is getting uninstalled. And I'm gonna think about life for a while. That game is really starting to grind my gears. Really starting to grind my gears now. Oh. Ah. Woo. I don't know, man. Like, her playstyle with the protective blocky shield and a little bit of build up on damage, the hurricane, little cyclone or whatever, right? Like, I really feel like this is the character I want because she has really good, like, aggressive, right, and defensive abilities. I mean, this character feels like it's what I want to do. Forever and always. I think I found my Linda, if you will. So Eldritch, when you're playing, do you try to fill out the entire map, or are you just like, hey, look, it's the next area to go to, like I do? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. That's a good choice to be in. Like, I was really excited for her, and maybe it was just because, like, there's that little story build up where you get her, then they're training her and everything else, right? And it's kind of like, okay, cool, you know, yeah, right? And it's very exciting. And then once I got her, I was kind of like, oh, she can't move when she attacks, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. But between having the built-in defensive abilities with the basically missing one attack for free, and that, like, I don't know, the Pyromancer feels like they made this character knowing that this is what I wanted in life. No, I hit the wrong button, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get this thing down, because if not, we're going to be here forever. Damn. Like, I want to like John. I haven't fell in love with John. Linda's good. Like, Linda's strong. She feels so strong. The kid that swings faster, the little one, the assassin. I don't know. I like him. Like I said, probably my favorite character. But necessarily being your favorite doesn't necessarily mean the most used. I love the run, the Naruto run on the monk kid. That one's cool. I love his character, the fact that he jumps around and stuff too. Some of his passives seem fine as well. Like, they're all well thought out characters. I don't think one necessarily is just better. They made a playstyle for everybody. And I feel like that's something that's really hard to accomplish in these kind of games too. Well, good on him. Well, see that the Packers just signed. It's just, well, that didn't last long. And then what? For protocol, he'll have to be out this week then, no matter what, right? Like, what? Man, sports this year is so weird. Yeah, it really is whatever your preference. Like I said, I like that, you know, because it's not like normally with these older style games, right, or like pixelated kind of graphics and stuff. They seem to be like
A temporary reprieve offered.
they do so much, so little. But I feel like this game did a lot with what it has, like a ton. Yeah, that would be pretty rough if all of a sudden you have a Cleveland situation on your hands where half the team is gone. So how about this? We'll do a trade-off. The only person on the team who gets sick is Rodgers. I'm okay with that. I'll take that. Right? Like that's fair. Whoa, no, I'm stuck. Ah. There we go. No, I will take 5 other. Nah. Okay, fine. So Devontae Adams, that's one of the 5. See, come playoff time, I don't care about regular season. I wouldn't want that in the playoffs. Like, no way. Open.
Look at that. We got someone dropping a follow over here. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Sweet. Thank you for dropping the follow. Much appreciated. So how far are you along in this game? I know, especially Rodgers getting COVID, right? God, that would just be such a sad turn of events. Like, because he had such a monster season. You just gotta hope that Rodgers did his Rodgers thing and just stayed away from everybody. Because, you know, he doesn't like anybody. Damn, that does a good job of keeping those big guys in there. Hell yeah. Ah. Damn, that's crazy good. Poor little buddy. I know Tampa would be feeling the pain if Brady got it. At least, you know. Ah! Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Throw this. Man, that thing does a really good job. If you can give it the time to really start holding people, damn, that's good stuff. Like, that's really good stuff. Okay. I think I'm going to invest the next point into getting another shield because it allows you to play defensively and aggressively at the same time. Like, I can just keep attacking because I know for a fact I'm not going to take a hit. And I really like that. A whole bunch. We have what, A skill? Okay, what are we next to here? Leave a decoy. Oh, okay. Well, then we might go into the decoy. We will just go into the decoy. The rage stuff, I don't... Like, it's strong, I get it. But the buildup on it is just so long. Like, I don't know. Maybe as time goes on, I'll change my tune. But for now, I'm not necessarily madly in love with the rage stuff yet. The damage is big. There's no denying that. But it just feels so slow. Like, you can increase the rate it builds at. At the house, okay. Because like I said, the couple people I put the point in to get that ability is just like, it feels so man. Like, it's not pointless. Wait, what's this? Robot punching cave mama.
Animated with magic would crush flesh and bone. Noha, the stone sentinel, was a giant creature that the Bergsons would have to face.
This is probably going to be a boss then later.
Rather than later.
Okay. Save it for boss fights. I mean, that makes sense. See, I always thought for boss fights, like, the easiest way to deal with them was play Linda. She makes every boss fight feel so good. So good. But I'm hoping we can get into a nice little groove with Pyro Kid.
Welcome, friend. Don't mind the occasional blood
Ooh.
stain on the merchandise.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Break me another health thing. Damn. How do we get 5 gemstones? I assumed Harden was on the way out. He was told not to practice today. I'm really interested to see now what the Nets do. Okay, so what do we got here? Increase movement speed when health is below something. Deal massive damage to yourself and your butt. That sounds bad. I mean, health is good. 3 boulders fall from the sky. See, I like that ability. Oh, alright, so let's try to take the summon dude, because we've never actually used that before. Right? And let's see what happens. Because we've never called Dude Man Guy in a fight to help us. Like that, yeah. What do you, Doctor Disrespect?
Why would you do that?
It will probably win the East. I'm really curious to see, right? We're not necessarily like haters, but I guess doubters of Harden like myself, right? We're really gonna see now with Harden going to a new team, right? I suppose the real Harden, because if he goes to another team and he's still the same way, like, I don't know. I know that one of the pundits of the NBA today had said that Kyrie Irving, as of today, should just announce that he's retiring and quit playing because Harden got there. And it's just like, I know he's not being serious with that, but like, yeah, Harden's definitely gonna eat into his play time. That's, or his ball handling time and stuff for sure. Like, that's a thing. You know, if Durant comes back and looks good, they've made themselves quite a beast of a team. And the East is a little weaker, so like, they should be able to run that division, at least the East, real hard. Like, that should just be like an auto their division. they got that I don't know. That's 3 really good players. Not the hugest Kyrie guy, but believe it. Get him out of here. Look at that. Look at those skills that pay those pyro bills. You know what I'm saying? They're so fast. But we have 1 point. We have no points right now. Okay. Because I'm curious too, right? Once you hit level 20, like, can you no longer put points in that character, or is it one of those things where you're gonna like max everybody out at the end? And to semi-answer your question, Seth, because he doesn't seem to be in the chat right now, he had said today on his stream he felt it went pretty good. So to me, that's a sign of confidence. Hopefully things went well. Oh, what the hell's a red thing? Hey, 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 hey. Why are you red? What does that even mean? I've never seen a red dude before. What the hell? Get in there and get some, little buddy. I'm not really sure if you're helping or not, but I'm going to assume that you are, little ball. Damn, this cave gets nasty. What the fuck? Look at all the dudes. Dang. Oh, we got an achievement for that thing blowing up on something. Oh no. Ah.
It was right here. The Bergson thought that this would be one final thing that they could do for the wolf cub.
Okay, so we needed that for something. That's cool, I guess. Oh shit, ball. Damn, I love this character so much. Just wait, why does it keep spitting out health? Give me something good. Health, please. We'll take more Morv. Morv is fine. Morv is love, Morv is life, right? Oh, no. Man. Anyway, going to get food. Hell yeah, food's pretty good, I heard. I know I always have my certain stream meals. For a while it was corn dogs. For a while what I was doing, what's known as my shit meat sandwiches, like just crappy the bagged like budding meat, right? Well, right now I'm hooked on these smoked Pola sausage, man. I haven't had Pola sausage in forever now. It's not good quality Pola sausage, I'm not gonna lie. It's very but you don't see a lot of Pola sausage out here, so it's when you can find it, you're happy you get it, you know what I mean? Look at all the morph. Damn, look at all the morph. Okay. So we're gonna invest into getting this ability here, right? It's whatever for now. I think next level though, I might go back into the Cyclone. Like, both of these are really good. I don't know. I'm torn on her. The other characters I kind of have like an idea for how I sort of want my build to go, if you will. This character here for me feels a lot more open. There's many ways to go for my playstyle. It's like I like the passiveness of the shield, but that Cyclone is really good. Just giving you that split second to either dodge, to keep your shield going, or to inflict that little bit more damage. It changes combat. It really does. For how much I didn't like it the other day, the best thing I did for myself was put another point into it. Now I can see its true power, and boy is it nice. And we're getting in a little groove here. That's okay, we had the shield. That's what I like. Like, the shield is just like a free little reset button. The little kids outside are singing Figaro, huh? Okay, okay. Alright. What streamer says that? That in a new game? Is Fortnite adding in little songs now? Somebody tell me, please. Get him with the clone back up. Man. The most exciting thing I think with this game, honestly, is that they're not done with it. Like, they still have that little roadmap. They still want to add stuff. They want to add in proper co-op and stuff. Like, to get a game that pretty much feels like a complete package, and knowing they're still working with it, that to me, in today's gaming landscape, is like super unheard of. And I'm sure if the game can keep, like, you know, selling here and there and stuff like that, I can't lie, I enjoy this game so much that in my research for it on the Switch, this actually has a physical release of it. I was thinking of trying to find the physical release so I could take this with me. I could be taking a shit, dude, and dunking on monsters like, no, no, not another red guy. Ah, ah, ah. I love when little indie games like these actually get physical releases. See, I don't think that's weird, because like I said, when it comes to Binding of Isaac, I much prefer a controller than keyboard and mouse. Being able to move with the one stick and shoot with the other one, as long as they keep it twin stick shooter, nah, that's fine. That wouldn't bother me at all. And if you remember, I wanted to play this with controller right away. Like I said, it feels good keyboard and mouse. I feel like I'd do better with a controller though. Have your right bumper to dodge. Your attack be your right stick. Move with the left stick. I think it'd be glorious. To quote a certain wrestler's theme song. How many dudes are in this cave? 2.8 billion. No. Oh. Alright, my dude. Have fun at Pathfinder, or try to. Oh yeah, this was your specialty one too, so hell yeah. I'm glad you guys are doing Pathfinder again. Glad you're having fun with that. What you doing, Ollie? What's up, buddy? I'm so glad I got introduced to this game. This is probably going to be one of my favorite games of 2021. It might be early to say that, but this game does a lot of stuff right. Why are you so pretty? I wish I was pretty. I can at least say that when I wake up every day, I can look at myself in the mirror and go, I like the way I look. I love my look. I'm happy. Chance to throw an axe while attacking? Sure. We have everything we need. Oh, I call that little... Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, we haven't seen this boss before. So I'm a little worried. Because we got on a really good roll this go through. And I'd hate to throw it away. Oh, do you need help? My rabbit's having an issue. Moved his litter box in front of his door. So when he went to jump in, he was like, he wouldn't jump. I know I put this there, but I don't like it. You're okay, bud. Ooh. Oh, there's no treasure chest or anything. Shit. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is either gonna go really good or really bad for us.
Daya, the mother of beasts and goddess of anguish.
Okay.
A protector, being of stone.
Okay.
Living.
Wait. What happened? Oh, that's a cool ability. Okay, so she, like, channels her fire. Wow, dude, she is just crushing it. Like, that was disgusting. That was the best boss run we've ever had. That was fantastic. Hit him with a gentle dab. Look at that. Oh, man. And we gained, like, close to 2k morph. Oh, man. That was a good run.
Finally free of the corruption's hold, Daya gazed upon the Bergson, her emerald eyes weary with exhaustion.
Oh? And did you do any more Tarkov grinding or anything today, Cheese? Do anything fun or exciting? I still like that too. A good run, right? Still took us a half an hour to finish. Wait, oh, I was about to say what happened, but yeah, that's the thing. He sucked us into the portal or whatever. We officially beat our first dungeon, which is hot.
The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons. And us, spirits three, knelt before the mountain god U to swear fealty.
Okay. So we've unlocked one of the three, I'm assuming.
Was set on peace. His was set on testing ours. And as the test drew to a close, we discovered our wretched ending. As the mountain god exacted vengeance on the children of Rhea Dana and tainted Rhea with the corruption.
Okay. I mean, that seems bad.
Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergson, but many more were hidden still. Questions were abundant in the Bergsons' minds. If the mountain god was the source of the corruption, what had made him wreak such havoc? How had no one known about him before?
That's a good question. Oh god, I'm full of soul right now.
They needed to find the next spirit. As maybe they had an answer to some of their questions. More truths awaited them in the land of the winds.
And I'm assuming this is the area that Eldritch is currently in.
Never would a wolf cub live in as nice a house
Which
as the one Ben
it seems
was
like it's so heavily favored to
building.
range
Asked
characters.
what name to put on the house, Lucy yelled out, Riker! Riker the wolf cub!
Now I'm assuming the dog's gonna chill in his house sometimes. Increase the amount of experience. Morv. Rune slots. The rate at which gemstones are dropped. Okay. The rage rate, but we don't have that yet. Okay. We'll turn up the agility. And we'll turn up our damage. While speed is important, I haven't felt like I've needed speed
Why
yet.
would the mountain god corrupt the world? What kind of evil was it that brought it forth? For Margaret, these questions are as important.
I hope she's the last character you unlock.
How?
Like there's a secret like 8th character and you get to play as the grandma. Cause she's so like relevant to the story. I hope she's just not okay if she's just there, but like
Nai Raha, the spirit of fealty, awaited the Bergsons somewhere in Berahat. Next point, take the warriors there.
okay. So now we have a new plane to go to, or new area.
Once a lively place of merchants was now only a back alley of broken promises and death. Deep in the city of thieves, the path to Anai Raha's halls awaited.
Okay. Ooh, she's not tired. Linda has a point. Let's use Kevin. We don't love Kevin, but let's, you know, we need to use the other characters too, right? And seeing how when they lose and stuff, they get fatigued. Let's roll in with people we're not good with. We're not hitting walls with our good characters. Let's try to hit the walls with the weak characters to sort of pave the way, hopefully, for our better characters to, you know, play better. Oh. Hey, those are like... Okay, so we got snakes. We got like a deadly merchant desk. That's right, everyone starts with a gem now. Na extra more. Wow. So I'm seeing that there. Seeing how most of those were pushing 30. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the later levels grant you more money. They grant you, I guess, I don't want to say better stuff, right? Oh, what the fuck is that? What was it? Holy fuck. Those gemstone things are grody. What the hell was that noise? That was
Linda
nasty.
felt a deep sorrow. She saw that her tree, the tree her father had planted the day she was born, had withered and died. So when she looked upon her grandma, her sadness lessened. Margaret was always a glimmer of light in the darkest of hours.
Damn, that hurt. If we had pride, that shit just left us. That was rough.
Mary's worry over bringing a child into this harsh world would not prevent John from making bad jokes. He would say, "The baby does not seem at all worried," which was exactly what helped her keep calm.
Hell yeah, he's all about dad jokes. Hell yeah. Well, we know we ain't got enough more to do anything there, because that wasn't even a run. Oh, I wanted to see. We go here. Okay. So if you go back and do old runs, you can go back and pick which area of the map you want to run in. I actually like that. Hey, Kevin's not tired. Oh, come on, buddy. We're going back in. As you can hear Kevin. No. No, please. You just got me buried alive a couple seconds ago. Why do this again? I was gonna say, please say our speed. Yeah. Like I said, the melee characters are just so damn hard. I'm sure for better players, right? That shit is easy peasy. Not for me. Yeah. At least by getting rid of the big dudes, we get a little bit of health sometimes. Usually a good chunk of money, right? Wait, what? Okay, safe zone. Okay. We got the dude to fight alongside us. That's good. Oh. We'll take extra more. But having to try to, like, I guess to use this character properly, having to try to wade through, like, every enemy on the pile to see which one's actually about to attack you, so you know when to use your dodge and stuff. That's a little rough. But I think that comes with just playing the game. I'm digging this area though. So far, it feels cool. It looks cool. It's not like... I like the darker looking sand. Cool. 2 whole minutes. This part's gonna be a bear. I can feel it. We're already having a bad time.
Just as you are getting ready to leave, someone arrives,
Venus.
and you stay for them forever.
What kind of Venus? Like pig Venus? Or what? Floppy Venus. Okay. I can get behind that. In front of it, whatever. How you feeling, Galter? What's going on? Was good? Hadn't heard from you for a couple days, so I assume you died.
Sheila's ring drew Ben's attention. The same ring that Sheila had always said belonged to her firstborn. This man was their son? Ben could not stop staring into Joey's eyes, the eyes that he had gotten from Sheila. When Joey informed his father of the many years since his mother's passing, Ben's heart felt cold.
Wow, fam, really?
In that single moment, with a single gulp he drank,
Like I said, I hadn't really seen you online a whole bunch.
all the years with her passed
I hadn't
through
heard
his
from you.
mind. Regret.
And I was like, no,
became his
he's either
companion
sick
then.
or he's sore.
It was not the warmth of the drink, but his son's touch.
Hey, it's the
that
hammer
brought
dude.
him out of the coldness within. Sheila was dead, but their son was here. Nostalgia of days lost, mixed with dreams of days to come. He felt as if he was there when Joey had been born, when he had grown up and become the man he was now. Ben had already lost his wife, but that was in the past.
Also, we're getting story on Ben, the welder dude. Okay, I was like, wait, so our other guy, John, is
And this was the
married
future.
before? Okay.
A future they had to build now, together.
I like how we gave him the, yo, dude. So, dude. Most of us and the boys are hiding.
Joey.
What are you hiding from?
Right alongside the
What
other
is there to
person
hide from?
Clear a road to that future.
That's secret. Okay. I like that. Hush, hush. Hey, that's fine. Joey is now a playable character. Boing, boing. Okay, well, we got another character. That's good. Up our critical chance, though. I feel like the critical chance is probably like the lamest of all abilities.
Joey and Mark had not known each other for long. But as happens with some young men their age, a friendly rivalry was already...
I was updating some stuff on my Blizz thing, and I was like, hey, WoW has an update. And then I was like, wow, haven't seen Galter for a few. What the hell's going on there? Just messaged me. I'm basically up 20 hours a day because fucking trying to sleep with broods. No, I believe that. I can't see that being fun. Na, 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 big boy. Okay, so what do we got here? What's your skills, homie? Evades with such force that enemies are damaged. That's cool. Receiving damage provokes Joey, significantly increasing the damage of his primary attack. Alright, so he's a big hoss. Hell yeah. That's who we got. Ooh, that is slow. Eldritch was right there. Ooh, that evade is slow. Ooh, no. This is bad touch. Bad touch, it's slow. Well, you still 3-tap, which is not okay. Holy fuck, okay. So where he lands from an evade, he deals damage. Sure, we'll put that one on right away. I don't know, that damage doesn't seem all that impressive to me. Like, your arc for your swing is big, which is great, I guess. I just love how on the other one, like, it would take us a lot of dudes to level up. Here it's legit like 2 piles and we have a level. So there's a big difference then from area to area. Damn. Like, I don't sleep in the first place. Yeah, I feel that. Chronic pains, man. Yeah, I like that. And we got me 1 injury away from a cane. So it's not where he lands, he just rolls through things. Hey, he seems kind of cool if you can get used to that slowness. Come on, get down with the slowness. Get up, yeah, get down with the slowness. Well, did you slip on ice or what? Because I know you have that lovely weather by you that I no longer have to deal with. Wow, so the things that makes walls are stinky. Oh shit. Quit freezing me. No, porque. There we go. You get shreked. I don't know. The whole idea of like damage back seems interesting. Like I don't want to say you want to play reckless with this character, right? Because clearly you need to live. But the turnaround on that seems pretty decent. We're gonna put a point there. In my apartment, our carpet, slippery as fuck. Dude, I don't even know how to feel about that. Like, you ate shit on carpet. There is nothing I can say that would express how I feel about reading that. I'm so confused. Uh-oh. Ah, shitballs. I feel like melee-wise, big dude's kind of cool. Just need to get, I think, his evade up more, and then he'd be mighty fine. It was like a solid 8 stairs. Well, I mean, okay, right? So maybe by not breaking anything, it's a sign that's like, You're not as feeble as you thought you were. So that's good. Not that I'm saying you should, you know, do it again. But... I mean, I guess unless you want to. I mean, it's your body, right? Like, you do you. Oh, run through. Imagine being, like, 3/4 of the BP steps. That's actually a pretty good fall. That's a good beef right there, yeah. Damn, dude. Like, holy shit, that's a good fall. Joey smashes the ground with heavy force, dealing damage to the... Well, we'll take this just to have our right mouse button move, right? We've genuinely enjoyed having options for our character. The little kids, dude. I swear at this point they just come by because they know I'll wave with them every day. Or try to. That's a pretty good ground attack, too. Okay, no, this dude's actually pretty legit. Like, he's slow. But it's slow for a reason. Like, if this dude was fast like the Ninja Kid would just be unusable. The Thor ground pound is kind of hot. The ability to deal damage with your evade is pretty hot. I like this character. I like this character. Ashley was like, it's because she a freak in the sheets. And I was like, the only way my legs get weak is from sitting on the toilet. Well, dude, it sounds like you need to get your shits fixed first then. That's funny as fuck. Well, you know, hopefully you can recover from that fairly quickly. At least reading your messages, you're in good spirits, so that's a good thing.
Prevent the summoning.
Dude, those crystals can eat my taint. Like, holy balls, dude. That is
A new challenger appeared.
so not okay. Like, why? I'm kind of surprised we've rolled this long with a melee character. Normally, we have very bad luck with the melee. But yeah, I thought it odd. I was like, it's weird that I haven't seen him. He hadn't hit me up for any while. You know what I do find odd though? The people who really wanted me to play WoW, at least for now, right? Because I currently have the WoW account.
Wherever there was a secret,
They still haven't hit me up.
knowledge was to be gained
Like,
in the war.
they know I
And
have it.
wherever there was a reward,
They've seen me play it.
danger lurked. The cipher was
Never
important
asked.
enough that it brought Grandma here. Here's to being lucky, Grandma exclaimed with her unique sense.
And
of
I was
humor.
just like, you kids know I have it. You've been waiting for me to have the day where I have WoW to play. And then y'all just don't. You don't show up. You don't ask questions. Weird. I mean, do you want to jam some WoW? Well, you know, I don't think I've played it enough to make a decision, right? And I tried to start a retail character. But WoW for me is like Destiny 2 in that. It's not... I could not play that alone. Like, I tried. It's not the same playing that one by yourself. Like, Secret World Legends, I guess, felt fine. WoW does not. WoW, like, needs other bodies. At least for me. So I was like, well, Galter he'll be around at some point. From Michigan. But were you in Michigan, or is it just from Michigan? Take this. Create an aura that slows and damages it. No boy. Here. What's the name of it? Because I love pretzels. Pretzels is one of those things that, like, I don't eat a ton of, but as soon as I want them, you can't keep me from them. Nah, just from Michigan. I got dill pickle, yellow mustard, garlic parmesan from Pop Daddy. I have never heard of Pop Daddy before. Okay. Heard of Dots? I have heard of Dots.
Adam chronicles his journey out to investigate the bandits in Parahat.
Okay, so our run finally comes to an end here. But damn if we didn't have a good run. Like, this dude's kind of sweet. I don't know. I could see myself putzing with him just because I like the ideas of him. I don't think he himself is great, but I like his ideas. Pop Daddy popcorn. Pop Daddy pretzels. Yeah, I've never seen these before. Pop Daddy peppercorn ranch pretzels. That sounds pretty fucking good, dude. I love good peppercorn ranch. Yellow mustard should be the default, like bomb.com, right? Hot sauce pretzels. That sounds fine. And the garlic parm sounds good. Now, how did you stumble across this? Did you know a guy who knew a guy? Yellow mustard is aight, but if you dip some honey, baby. I know, like, I'm not a huge honey dude, but Rachel right now has, like, this bomb-ass spicy honey in the house, and it is fabulous. We've been finding interesting ways to incorporate honey into our meals, just to try to see if it helps the meal or not, and a lot of times, oh yeah, it gives it a nice little kick to it. It's not overbearing. It's pretty good. Sriracha honey is fucking good. Like I said, I'm not a big honey dude, but when Rachel finds a new, like, condiment or ingredient, she'll find a way. She'll be like, so I made this. Oh yeah, and I put the sriracha honey in there or whatever. Like, over the weekend, she made me some beer bread, which I love. I love fresh beer bread, and she put some of that spicy honey in there. Oh, or the hot honey, spicy honey, whatever it's called.
And often the truth
That shit was the fucking
is
fire,
hard
dude.
to share. Margaret was wondering
4
whether
mana,
the
Saga 1,
world
create a
would
4/4 angel.
just
Okay.
be a better
Till the end of your
place
turn,
without
angels
the
can't or
gods and
have to
goddesses.
destroy a creature. That's really good. I mean, that is good. I mean, so it comes into play, makes a 4/4. So you're getting a creature and enchantment out of it, which is fine. What's this do? Increases more. That's good. Extra Morv is the spice. Alright, so we're getting to the point now where our money's not going fucking very far. I mean, even if you don't have other angels, right? It's a 4 mana enchantment that gives you a body. That's good. If the angel lives, next turn, it's a good creature kill. Almost like a spell, right? So that's fine. So 100 wow, that was, I don't know if that's fully worth it, we'll see. When I find new condiments, I add it to everything until I'm disgusted by it, and then I go back to eating regular food. See, a lot of times, like this time last year, I went on a really big mustard seed kick. I gave up on regular mustard. I had a lot of like deli mustard, jalapeno mustard, all this other weird shit, right? So then I got into mustard seed mustard, which I find to be a lot better. One, because it adds a little bit of weird crunch to your food, and I like crunchy foods. And two, some of the mixtures of like the whole seed mustard is fantastic. Someone sent me some wine honey mustard, or wine mustard, excuse me, mustard seed mustard. That shit was ballin'. It has a nice little ding to the end of it. Fucking beautiful. They sent me this year for Christmas Irish stout mustard seed mustard. Oh my god, it is so good. For some reason, I just got on this big mustard kick. Interesting fact, 5 years ago now, I went to an official mustard museum in Wisconsin. I was doing some work at a trade show, and we stumbled across the mustard museum, and it's got like 200 million kinds of mustard. Got a DVD you can buy in there that was just like the history of mustard. It's got a vending machine that you can buy mustard from. Oh my god, it was the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it made me mustard curious. Like, it was so good. So good. Though it's just mustard, it was more than just mustard. Okay, let's... Alright, let's putz with Joey a little more since he doesn't have any fatigue. Villain of the Story's new album is a throwback to Prey of Plagues vibe. Okay. Brand of Sacrifice has a new song, Lifeblood, and it also bangs. I'll have to check that out then. I like stuff that bangs. Bangs is good. Bangs is good. But what kind of weird condiments or cool condiments have you come across, Short, that you like so much? Like, for a while I got really addicted to this sriracha mustard when I was doing what I call my shit meat sandwiches, which is just like Krabby the Buttock meat. And I couldn't, like, that went on any bread that I could find. I don't even care if it made sense. I was just like, fuck it, we gotta put it on there. Ow. Wait, where'd you come from? What kind of shit was that? You random spawning bastards. Get out of here. But yeah, I got into this really big, like, mustard trying kick all of a sudden. And found some good mustards. A lot of bad mustards. I always hate though, right? When you get on these odd kicks of like we'll say condiments, right? That you learn that not all condiments are created equal. And then you almost turn into like a fucking condiment snob and you're just like, it's just mustard. But then your mind's like, you know better. It's not just mustard. It's a way of life. And it's just like, oh my god, dude. Why am I like this? When you were 8, you found a hot sauce brand. Okay. I would carry a bottle of it everywhere. Oh shit. That's fucking commitment right there. I've never had that, but I mean, okay, if it's really good though, right? And it goes onto a lot of stuff, I see nothing wrong with that. People might think that's weird. No way, dude. If it's good, you're gonna carry it around as an appreciation token. Most children have like a stuffed teddy bear. I had hot sauce. No, that's... Hey, you appreciated food, or at least condiments, at a young age. People had to have respected that. Like, there is no reason to not respect a little kid for having that. I mean, I hate tartar sauce, but I found some made from a small diner in town that literally fucking tastes like the Lord's jizz. See, I've never been able to get into tartar sauce. Like, I'm not a big seafood guy either, though, so that's probably why. I've tried a couple different kinds. I know for a while, Rachel and I got really addicted to trying sriracha in like all variants, and I do mean all variants of it. Like it came to the point where we had like the sriracha beer, which was, ugh, that was bad. I could not do the sriracha beer. Sriracha beer is not okay. I would love to say I loved it. No, no, sir. I cannot say that. I will not say that. There was a weird like after twang to it that I couldn't get over. I don't think it was terrible. I just couldn't get into it because of the aftertaste. Like the reason it's fine, I think, is because it doesn't taste like normal tarsus. See, I've had a couple things that I've liked because it didn't taste like it was supposed to. As dumb as that sounds. Like kale, right? I hate kale. Rachel's tried to get kale in the house so many times. I've tried kale at certain diners, restaurants, all that bullshit, right? But Rachel has these, they're like kale chips. They're super dried out with a little like ranch powder on them, sriracha powder on them. And those are excellent, but they don't taste like kale. But that's the only way I'll eat it. Like kale sucks. Superfood my ass. If superfood means it tastes like shit, I don't want any superfood. Ooh. I feel like I can get behind this character all day. But yeah, there's always some random like condiment in our house that either Rachel or I will go, oh shit, we need to try this. Most of the time it ends up okay. I forgot what she has right now. It's this big bottle. It looks like purple juice. It almost looks like fucking prune sauce or something. I know that's not what it is. But she saw it somewhere and she's like, oh man, I have to have this because it looks, I heard a lot of weird stuff about it.
Young surely did not belong in a clearing of windswept sand.
What?
The older was nervous, looked at his surroundings as if for the first time, but an air of wisdom still lingered around him.
Also, shameless plugs. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Like my beard, my bandana, my t-shirt, or the content. Please head on over to our YouTube and drop a sub there if you haven't. We're slowly doing stuff over there. Right now it's mostly just stream replays, but better than nothing.
Steam. It was perhaps more powerful than a horse, but it was nowhere near as reliable.
How do we know this though? I've never met a horse I thought was reliable. You know what I'm saying?
The skies hold the secrets of the gods.
I was about to say, come on game, give me some money. Right? I put points into that. Oh yeah, there's a bar in town called Joe Mama's. And their food bangs so hard. You literally think a bar and grill is good again. Like time out with that. Oh no. There is so many good like gastropubs and bars that in my opinion have way better food than like even regular restaurants. Because it walks that line of like, is this too greasy? And this is too elegant to be here. I feel you on that. So if it has to be good then. Like there's no doubt in my mind it's ballin'. It has to be. Oh shit. I don't know. I think this character and I are getting along really well. Yeah, he's kind of slow. But just bringing the meat like this seems really good. The damage is pretty big. The abilities are pretty legit. The radius at which your damage attacks is pretty good. And I don't know, it feels like this character takes a lot less damage. And that just could be a in my head thing more so than a real thing. But like I'm feeling awfully good with this character in my hands. As we proceed to get rolled the fuck over. We opened up our mouth too soon. Oh, keep swinging away, little buddy. Yeah. Like a bar and grill that makes lobster mac and cheese with real lobster tail. Exactly. A French onion soup, juicy Lucy burger. See, that sounds really good too. Now there's a lot of the places out here that I like to go eat at, and that pretty much that my dad exclusively eats at, all kind of has stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm so glad the idea of food for like bars has changed. I'm so glad that the idea of beer has changed. Like, we're advancing our tastes, and it's so good. There used to be a dessert shop. I'm fucking stupid. In the downtown tunnels in Houston, okay, that made the best mini pecan pie. Okay, they shut it down because rent was too high, but damn, I've been craving those pies ever since. I have yet to taste a pecan pie. Oh man, see, that sucks. I know living where I live, a lot of businesses don't remain open just because rent is just stupid. While by no means a fancy restaurant, right? My dad's favorite place to eat, once he finally went there, was Famous Dave's. Right? He was like, I'm not gonna go Famous Dave's. That place is poop, boo 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 boo. And then he went there and he was like, why do I not go to Famous Dave's? Well, the next month after he went there, from them being in town for like 2 or 3 years, they closed down because the rent was too expensive. They're like, yeah, we're not paying, you know, $35,000 or whatever a month. Like, that's, and quite frankly, I don't blame them. That's a lot. That's a lot of rent. I thought my rent was bad. I ain't got shit on that. But they're just like, yeah, it's not worth it. And the owner wouldn't sell the building for some reason. And then years later, he shut it down, or he sold it, and now it's a, the fuck is that place called? Raising Cane's? Like a chicken tender joint. Stupid. Bad decisions are bad. Masters of the Obelisk. I love that as a reason I'm no longer in shape. I know when I went there, I wasn't necessarily, and maybe it's just I went on a weird day. Like, I didn't fall in love with it. I fucking love chicken fingers, chicken tenders, chicken wings. Like that place should have been right up my alley. I wasn't thoroughly impressed with it. It was okay. It was just okay. I dug their fries though. I loved their fries. I was like, damn, these are some good fries. Same thing with like Wingstop though. They have great fries. I love all the sauces they have for their wings. I mostly go there because I like their fries. I love their fries. Fries is good stuff.
Their minds traveled back to Jovial, the celebration day all those years back in Barahot.
See, I didn't get the cane sauce, so maybe that's where I went wrong.
The same song. The day their eyes
This looks like Miyamoto when no
started
one's
to
home.
see
I dance with him. I'm
nothing
like, come on, Momo.
but each other.
Momo! And he's like, no, get off me. I mustn't dance with you. The one thing I do give their chicken tenders for are their
sustained the Bergsons
gourmet chicken fingers.
thin.
While they're small, well, they're not like large, right? But they are all meat. They are thick, chunky pieces of meat. At least the ones I got. I was like, this is actual, like, when I think of a chicken tender, right? They're not those thin little shit ass breaded strips. No, these things are actual like chicken. I was like, okay, all right. I see what this place is. Big meaty claws. Basically, I have to give them credit for that. Like, I've never had a chicken finger or tender before. I was like, holy shit, this is actually like, actually from a fucking chicken. Okay, let's go. I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, I didn't get the right sauce, I guess, in. So maybe I'll try it again here soon. And see if my opinion changes. Because, like I said, I didn't get the cane sauce. So that's maybe where I went wrong. See, that's something too, right? Like, since I've been out here, I don't think I've had 0 peanut butter chicken from anywhere. Right? Like, I would even take, like, shitty, like, China buffet peanut butter chicken at this point. Because I fucking love peanut butter chicken. And the fact that I had none, it's fucking sad, dude. Fucking sad. But I will say, if you look, I don't know about by you, Short, but out here, if you go to a Raising Cane's, you would think by how many cars are wrapped around the building that you accidentally went to, like, Chick-fil-A. Because it is just jammed to the hill with cars wrapped around the fucking building. Like, the people who love that place fucking love that place. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. John, you suck character shit. You shit ass. I have the worst luck with John. Like, he is our worst character. And guess what? Because he's a piece of shit, we're gonna play him again. I was part of that line that wrapped on the block. Yeah. No, see, it's okay though, because like when I was there, it was pretty busy. But I'm like, if I don't do this today, right, I'm not going. Because usually when I get fast food, I like to try to get it on days that Rachel's not home. Just because I know if I'm eating fast food, that means she's probably eating shitty home food. Because, you know, vegetarian, right? She's probably not going to eat chicken. Which is fine. But I'm like, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to do it. So I have to go. So I sat in the line. It went pretty quick, though. Like, I would say they're equally as quick as getting people through their line. At least with my experience. Like, it wasn't that bad of a wait. And dude, China buffet, seriously, I would take like 2 out of 10 peanut butter chicken right now. That's the one thing that I love that I haven't gotten in a long time. Hot take. Arby's is ass, and people who like it are ass. I don't really mind Arby's, but I never go there. Like, that's the one fast food place to me that's like odd. I don't know too many people who are like, well, we should just grab something quick. What do you want? We should get Arby's. Like, that's such a rarity. Nothing against Arby's, but see, now that I've had, I'm sorry. Like, it's okay. It's very mediocre at best. I don't ever remember going there and being like, holy shit, dude, I need more of this. I've only heard barf stories. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say there's a reason to go there. Like, I like to try most stuff just to say I've tried it. Arby's is probably the most, like, basic, unopinionated hot take I could have. They're just, it's forgettable. Like, their shakes aren't that amazing. Their fries aren't really that amazing. The roast beef sandwiches really aren't that amazing. Weirdly, Arby's has some pretty bomb jalapeno poppers. I have not had them from there, so I cannot speak. Fuck, that was a lie. There was no need to go down there. like I said, I wouldn't recommend Arby's. But now that I haven't had, or I have, I guess, more options out here. Than I did back in Wisconsin, right? Like, I can say now, like, there's nothing in McDonald's that interests me. The last time I went to McDonald's, I was like, never again. Like, there's no need for me to be here. Like, Burger King is just miserably unedible for me now. Like, I don't like Burger King anymore. It's so just at best. Increase my armor. Da-da-da. Keep playing John, I guess. Keep playing John. Keep playing John. I mean, we gotta grind the characters anyway, so it is what it is, right? Taco Bell is the worst for making me acquainted with the restroom immediately after eating. I'm not gonna lie, right? I do not like Taco Bell. Every now and then though, I'm like, I have to go get like, I need Taco Bell. You know, being in a place, and I know you are too, right, that has legit like bomb Mexican food. Every now and then, a little Taco Bell won't kill you. It's not great, but it won't kill you. Okay, so we don't need to level up the thing of getting money anymore because that's boobies. Boobies, it's boobies. You know what I'm saying? Hot take. White rice is better than fried rice. Okay. There's a lot. No, I agree with that, right? That's definitely not Mexican food. Like, that's a joke. It's a joke. Why'd you put yourself away, dude? I moved your bathroom so you could get out of your pen and then you go to sleep. You're an ass. You're still cute, Ollie, but you're an ass. Don't get me wrong, right? I can sit down and just fucking eat white rice with a shit ton of soy sauce on there, and I'm ecstatic. Like, no joke. He's still innocent of all charges. Well, okay, so he was doing great, right? Like, he was fucking perfect. Like, I wouldn't even really put him away at night because he was just a saint. And then I cleaned up my room and I threw some of his toys away and I pissed him off. That's my fault. So now he'll come out of his pen and he'll sit down and he'll look at me and then he'll like eat the carpet while he's looking at me, and it's like, you bag of dicks. He only does it once in a while. He's still adorable as shit. But, you know. But as we were saying, before we get too carried away on all these other Galter hot takes, I love white rice, but I would rather have fried rice. Like, depending on what's in the fried rice is really good. Right? But like I said, I can sit down, just give me a fucking gallon of soy sauce and some rice. I'm good to go, because I love salty things. So, don't even get me started on a good time. But I became really accustomed to fried rice. I don't remember exactly what my where my fried rice story came from, but all of a sudden it's just like, holy shit, dude, I love fried rice. Like, I fucking love fried rice. And then after that, I kind of became like a fried rice fiend. The good thing with the simplicity of white rice, though, is that if you can, you can do, I don't want to say you can do more with it, but like, you can sort of mix it to your meal, and you can, there's a little more in terms of options. I don't know. I like both a lot. I wouldn't say you're wrong. It depends on the mood, though, for me. It's a vibe. Holy shit, we're already almost dead. John, you suck, dude. God, why are you so bad? You're so bad. You so bad. Hot take. Red curry is better than yellow curry. I don't think I've ever had yellow curry, so I have no opinion on that. Hot take. Pepperoni. Wait, what? Hold on. Pepperoni is the most overrated pizza topping. See, I don't mind pepperoni, right? Because it goes on a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'd say it's the most overrated. It's definitely the most simplistic. Like, I think with going like a pepperoni pizza is almost hot take. Hot take. Pepperoni pizza is more simplistic than saying you just want cheese pizza. If I have to choose toppings for a pizza or meat, I stick with ham or sausage. See, I like to get like ham, sausage, bacon, like just fucking meat me up, bro. Like just meat the fuck out of me, right? Spinach is fine, onions are fine, banana peppers are fine. Jalapenos are good stuff though. Like jalapenos on a pizza is really well. Rachel and I'll do that quite a bit. Some pepperoncinis. Hey, put some pepperoncinis on there. Pepperoncinis are good. No shit though. Like for me, when it comes to pizza, I either like to go. There's a place out here that's got a linebacker, which is ham, bacon, Canadian bacon, pepperoni, sausage, and something else, and like that's just swimming. Clearly, I don't get that with Rachel. If I am gonna get a pizza with Rachel, clearly she's a vegetarian, so we'll either get something like olives, of course cheese, spinach is fine, almost kind of keep it basic. But we do also like a Thai pizza, like a peanut butter pizza, where you get your peanut Thai sauce, then you got no chicken, of course, because you don't do chicken. But that shit's pretty good too. Little heat to it, not overly warm. A little interesting on the back end for show. But I'm a fan. I guess we'll just increase the armor, though I'm not really sure what that does. See, I'll never do pineapple. I think pineapple's weird. Hot sauce, I will throw Tapatio sauce on fucking everything. I'm like a dude who came out of the military, you know, and puts it on ketchup on everything. I will put Tapatio sauce on fucking cereal. I'm a fiend like that. Chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips. See, that's kind of weird. But I will say that I'm not a huge chocolate guy, so I would try it. Probably be sad though. Look, it's just a basic ass legit cookie. Ooh, maybe. Pepperoni just makes pizza too greasy. Hey, we came back. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had that orb thing that came and brought us back to life. Oh, and for anyone curious what we're doing too, like, we're actually playing the game. We're grinding. It's pong, doo 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 doo, pong, 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 pong. So we gotta knock out this computer or whatever. You stanky bitch. There we go. Boo, boo, boo. Hit him in the gooch. This game has such weird shit in it, but it's great. I love this game. Pew pew. Oh, oh. Boom, got him. Doo 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 pong of the gods, I guess. But I mean, pepperoni can make pizza a little greasy. I will say, my favorite place to get pizza from, at least when it came to like the regular chains, was Pizza Hut. But Pizza Hut would always give me the fucking shits. Like, I would just explode out of my anus for days afterwards. Pizza for me is too greasy. But out of the regular big chains, Pizza Hut pizza is my favorite pizza. For fucking days, dude. If you aren't embracing the greasiness of the pizza, then why get pizza? See, I don't think like all pizza has to be greasy. But I guess some pizzas can be really greasy. You know, Rachel and I make a lot of pizza at home. One, because it's easy, and two, she actually has this really interesting... She calls it her cookie crust, but it's not actually like a cookie. She uses brown flour instead. And it's more like a... I don't know how to explain it. It's really interesting. It's not right, but I love it. But hell yeah, dude. Double down on the pepperoni and some bacon. I agree with that. Hot take. Snoop Dogg hits different when you're in the mood, you know? I mean, Snoop Dogg's just okay all the time. Because he's fucking Snoop Dogg. I know the last couple of days, any errands I've had to do out of the house, I've been listening to like the top 500 rap songs. And a lot of them have been older stuff. Like Grandmaster Flashnet. I've been like, holy shit, dude. Throw some Tupac in there and stuff like that. Some NWO. And it's like, fuck yeah, dude. So when people pull up next to me and I got my bandana on and my shirt that's like, who do I have to blow to get a margarita around here? I get some stink eyes. I get some stink eyes. Alright, so the last time we changed the control with the game on, it crashed. So hopefully it won't crash this time. Just don't crash. That's all you have to do, game. Just don't crash. I think we're good. I feel that can be applied to any music in general. Like if you listen to sad music on a regular day, you can just vibe with it. But if you're going through the feels, that is true. I don't know. I feel like, at least for me, there's certain artists that I like because you can sort of feel the sadness, pain, right? Like all the time. And it's still just a vibe for me. Like a lot of times in my car, truck, on my FM radio station, I like to listen to Lithium a lot because I kind of loved like the alt rock and like the grunge music from the early 90s. And that's like all sad stuff, but I like it a lot. It doesn't really bum me out or nothing. But music is definitely a thing that, depending on your mood that day, it'll vibe differently for you for sure. There ain't no doubt about that. Then again though too,
Breaking the circle would prevent
like
the summoning.
I listen to a lot of death metal, and I never feel like going out and, you know, doing stupid shit, sacrificing things to a higher being. So that's a thing too. Music is a thing. McFluffyStuff's my thing. I mean, it is though, right?
A new challenger appeared.
No, you don't mean that. I'm gonna get rolled. Fuck me. I bought a new hoodie not knowing it's like 3 sizes too big, and now I'm like, chill murder on my mind. But my depending, most days I'll either have Lithium on and I like grunge stuff, right? Or I'll listen to like chill step.
The strain
I
of
love
carrying
like
rare,
good bass beats.
something merry
I love good bass guitar.
But even the strongest,
You know, old school
rest.
rap stuff is good. Some of the new stuff's pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. You know, what? WAP has like one of the best beats, like with a good bass system. That song sounds abso-fucking-lutely delectable. Like
There are huts no longer
that beat is
hosted
good.
in
Big Baby
bustling
Dram,
markets and
Big
many
Shelby, he
carnivals
changed his
that
name
it
to Shelby.
used to. The
You know,
fact
like
that
broccoli and stuff like
frustrated
that's always a
Linda
good time.
to no
Mocha's just gonna
end.
come in the room because he's an
Uncle
asshole.
Ben had heard from peddlers and other travelers out of Barahut
Oh, come
that
on,
its
come
ruler
around.
Bushra had left the day-to-day
Bro job.
governing.
Teeny weeny
Well,
death metal.
the
Come on.
thief, the Bergsons,
Go this way.
had to find
Hold
the
on, let me-
criminal and teach him
Hold on,
some
hold on.
decency.
Look at this. Momo, look at this. Look. I got your blanket in here, buddy. I got your blanket, dog. Why are you so afraid of the rabbit, dude? Like, you're 2 times the size and you're outweighing by like 10 rabbits. Are you seriously already gonna run out? You chicken shit. You're pathetic. Run to mom. Hi, Ollie. Ollie. What's up, Bubba? I like how the rabbit was dead asleep. The cat comes in the room and he's like, "Get away from my master, bitch." Just walks over to him. He's like, "No, thank you." This is the sound of 1,000 asses clapping. I find myself inside the restroom, the fear setting, and I approach the wall. of men, each one emptying their members. I unzip my pants and begin to sweat profusely. That's what happened when the man next to me got a peek in my dick. It's so embarrassing. What the fuck? That's pretty good though. But you know, I know Rachel kind of got me. Did you come back in? What are you doing? You can't do this. It's illegal. Well, if you're gonna come up, let me know when you want to come up. Rachel kind of got me turned on to like Amon Amarth, like Viking metal, Sabaton, right? I don't know what the fuck that is. History metal, I guess, because they talk about like their newest album was a whole bunch of historical events, like the first time a tank was brought into battle and fucking old school airships and shit. Fiddle me timbers, Squidwars. We have to get Buck Cherry back. I mean, if you want it. Please leave the cat alone, Ollie. I know. He really just wants to be the cat's friend. Like, I almost feel bad for him because he just wants a buddy, right? And Momo's just like, no, you're so mean to me. You're ugly and your face smells. Because, you know, Mocha's a big old baby. You're okay. Yeah. What's up, Bubba? You're Gucci, dude. You're Gucci. You're so Gucci. Fine. You know what I want? Silent Planet to put the new album out so I can get an erection. That's fair. I don't know right now, like, with all the bands that I listen to, if there's any new albums I'm necessarily waiting for. Like, you know that episode of South Park where Stan was just, like, only hearing shit from everything? On a lot of the new music, I kind of feel that way, right? Like, I don't mind dubstep and stuff like Marshmello and that, right? Like, that's fine. Even though that's whatever. I like a lot of metal stuff in that, right? But, like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time finding, like, new bands to get into. New bands to invest into. You only need one more skill, don't you? And then... Oh, we already got it. What does this do? Each member gains Heavenly Strike runes for their various abilities. Dude, I'm trying my hardest. Mark's only level 5? Alright, we'll use Mark. What are you trying your hardest for? Alpha Wolf is my fucking jam. And tell me it isn't yours, and I'm taking my trousers off. I mean, okay, so I could be honest, and you wouldn't know what the real answer is, or I could lie. In either way, you're probably taking your pants off. So I'm not sure if this is just like a sick game. Like a weird challenge. Joke's on you. Didn't have pants on in the first place. I mean, that's fair. I like this dude. I think we're just bad with him, right? Like, I just don't think this dude works well for us. And it's not this character's fault. Like, we're just bad. Oh, no! I messed up my controls. Hold on. Shit. Fucking a minute and 32 seconds. Get out of here. I don't think we got any money for that run. We literally got like no experience for that run. That was a fucking waste of your time and mine. Holy shit. Oh, he was pretty good. I'll write that down. But I've been trying to like advance my horizons. I know I try to listen to like the indie rock stations a lot too. And I don't know, man. Like I don't think I understand indie rock, right? Which is lame because like I love good bass, and a lot of indie songs have good bass to them. Like it's actually an instrument that's used wildly, usually presented in front of everything else. But I don't know, man. Like the vocals, every artist sounds like they're crooning, and that's okay. But I don't need to hear like how sad you are because you accidentally over sharpened your pencil. Like now, if you're gonna tell me about your over sharpened pencil, like a good crunchy guitar riff for some like emo jams, all right, coach, slap my ass and put me in. But when it comes to indie rock with the over distorted guitar, the really loud punchy drums, like I don't know, it just doesn't do nothing for me. Man, speaking of bluegrass, when I still had this store, one day it was just Reed and I chilling. We were playtesting, I want to say Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, I'm gonna give you control of the music today while you're here. Because it was just us. I said, you play whatever the fuck you want. The first thing he turned on was bluegrass. And we jammed out to like Kentucky bluegrass jams like all fucking day, dude. And I was like, this is your shit, huh? He's like, oh yeah, dude, Grandpa Willie and the Broken Jug or something like he knew it all. And I was just like, I'm gonna learn today. I must have listened to bluegrass for fucking like 5 hours, 6 hours straight. It was an interesting day for me, to say the least. I was not expecting to jam out to bluegrass. I got bluegrass. You know, I know someone showed me the chiptune one day when I was at the store too, and chiptune became some of my favorite stuff. Like I love chiptune stuff a lot. Holy shit, I'm already dead. What? That was fuck. God damn it, dude. No run is a waste, but that was a waste. Normally for modern country, I really can't get into it. The message is not for me, or the messages that are in most songs are not for me, right? I don't need a breakup anthem. So like that doesn't fly. I don't really need a party anthem. Necessarily. I don't need people recommending my solo cup. I don't really solo cup, so that's a thing. I cannot say I get much into country. See, I think Johnny Cash was kind of an influence of multiple stuff. That's something that I really appreciate about the band ZZ Top 2. Like, they're not just like old school rock. They got some blues in there. They got a little bit of other stuff in there too. Like, I appreciate when artists can mix up their sounds and sort of have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I guess I can't say I don't listen to new stuff, right? See, I think Southern rock is pretty okay. I'm okay with Southern rock, right? Southern rock? It's aight. Even if I don't understand the message. Oh yes, give me all that morve. Ooh, there we go. Southern rock music is unique, thing that makes me think I'd like the country a little. You know, but the one thing I appreciate about music is most everybody, in my opinion, can probably find a flavor that they like, right? I only know a few people who just don't listen to music at all. They just do not get it. No matter what it is, they just cannot listen to music. Like, it does nothing for them. And it's like, that's fine. You know, different strokes for different folks, right? A lot of listening to a lot of Eve, even though I don't speak the language, the dude sings. Okay. So, you know, with Rachel in the house and us still having our CDs because we're old, and CD players because we're old, I've listened to some of her older stuff. Like recently, I listened to like a lot of Typo Negative.
A compensation.
I listened to a lot of Fear Factory. Like stuff that I probably never would have listened to otherwise. And I can see the appeal to them. I don't know if they're necessarily for me. And then what? She likes the Mir Borgnen or whatever they're called, right? Like, I think they just had a new album come out that she picked up. I don't know if it's necessary for me, but it's not terrible. I can listen to it. Like, that's the thing. We both know she just want to eat some of my broccoli. That's... I know she doesn't understand, like, a lot of my music. Now, I know I'm a lot more all over the place than her. Right? But, like... She'll listen kind of to Coheed and Cambria. She's not a big fan of them. That's probably one of my top 5 bands of all time ever. I have all their stuff. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. That interesting prog rock with those really high vocals. Interesting intertwining story amongst every album. Like, it's my jam. She definitely doesn't get broccoli or any of that stuff. She's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh no, dude, 2 hearts? No. Oh, that was a prime level up right there. Ooh, yeah. There we go. I love Billy Talent a lot. Canadian. I would classify them as punk rock? Maybe more like... Well, it depends. As time's gone on, they've kind of become more of a political band, but more for Canadian issues, because, you know, they're Canadian. But they started off as like teen angst, and aggressive, and really punchy with the drums, really quicker upbeat tempos. They kind of turned into like a pop punk band for a little while, and I've enjoyed watching them kind of grow as a band. I love Billy Talent. Motion City Soundtrack is another band that I love. Like, it's like emo wrapped in this upbeat tempo poppy stuff with really dark lyrics. Like, what they've done I think is amazing, and I wish Motion City Soundtrack was so much bigger. Like, they deserve the fucking world to me, and they'll never become that band, but fuck. And I know they don't make music anymore, but fuck, they were so good. Love Motion City soundtrack. Have all their stuff as well. Everything Is Alright is a huge banger. Circuits and Wires is good. Like, the whole album that had Everything Is Alright on there, their Commit This to Memory, is their best album. Delirium's pretty good. Come on, God. He's cowering under my chair. He's like, no, get the rabbit away from me, please. What? Why you come in here then? I want to be my papa. But Commit This to Memory is fucking a banger to banger, dude. Let's Get Fucked Up and Die is a jam. Though I like the acoustic version more than the one that's actually on the album. Silverstone's good stuff, yes. Oh, we have 2 points. Be-a-wing. Going. Alright, so let's put it back in the cycle. Hey. Where'd you go? You dumb. I'll let you out. Oh, it needs 3 points? Poop. Well, I guess we'll use them again then. I swear, like I said, we're doing stuff. We're trying to get through the game here. Roguelike games are kind of hard to get through. I'm trying to think of like other stuff that I listen to that I haven't been able to find a lot of people. Like, I know what Billy Talent, right? I found them through a Burnout game on the PSP. It had Red Flag on there. That was off their Billy Talent 2 album. I actually joined like a Maxwell House or BMG Music or whatever, because that was the only place I could find the album at the time, was through this stupid club thing. So I joined a shitty CD club thing just for that. Motion City soundtrack had Everything Alright. On the what was it, on Saints Row 1, and on that game you could program the radio stations to play what you want, so I legit had that song on loop. That was the only song I ever heard off that whole fucking game. Heard that song once and went, nope, this is the only song I ever need to listen to. I mean, they might have. If they did, I definitely did not play that game. I know thanks to things like Madden, I learned about like Bone Crusher Mike. I learned about Outkast. I learned about, I think like even Mike Jones had a song in one of the games, and that's how I found Mike Jones. Like, games have been very important to me over my life just because it's helped me find music, amongst a ton of other things. You're so proud of yourself. You're such an ass. So the rabbit's just like super mellow now. He's like, oh, the cat's gone? Cool. I'm gonna go to sleep. Don't touch me.
An object of power, ready to be unleashed.
But, you know, like, game soundtracks really are relevant to teaching other people, you know, especially when like Madden 2003, 2002, 2004 came out, and they had this intro. Oh yeah, that's also where I heard about Get Over It was by, oh fuck dude, I think, I don't, maybe, was it OK Go? No, it wasn't OK Go. God damn it, I can't think of the band. I know OK Go had one of the songs on there, like, that was great. There was a few bands though that just became like fucking jammers, dude. Like, just because, I don't know if they were looking for cheap music or whatever, but like, well, this isn't a really big artist, so we can get this song. And it went on to become some of my favorite shit. Man, if it has smooth jazz. I wouldn't want smooth jazz, right? I'd either want like a freeform jazz album that's just kind of all over the place, you know, like the math core of jazz. Or I'd want like Watercolors, which is, it's a XM radio station. It's like really upbeat, really good tempo stuff. I don't know. It might have changed my taste in music had they had one. But the whole like ATL scene when that happened and the Houston rap scene started blowing up, like Madden was on it. I think some bands owe some huge ups for Madden. But I can't think of the fucking name of the band. They're huge. Well, they were huge. I don't know if they're still big. God damn it. It's pissing me off. Because I know people know them. They were huge for a while. I want to say Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, but I know that's not right. They did that I'm Gonna Give You Hell song. I'ma give you hell, I'ma give you hell. Whoever they are. They had a couple songs on a baseball game. I watched the boss fight for Final Fantasy. Okay. The music starts. All American Rejects. There you go. They had a couple songs on like an early 2000s baseball game. And I liked them a lot more. I think when they weren't as big, I think I just became a hater of them because they became big and famous, and I'm like, well, now people know who they are, so this isn't as cool anymore. Where it starts to freeform jazz, transform into dubstep. Yeah, dude. No, dude. Like, video game music is so good. I still think like Persona has some of my favorite music. Yeah, dude, that's the one they had on the baseball game, the Swing Swing song. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, this song is a banger. Like, I would sit in the fucking menus of the game just waiting for that song to come on so I could play it. And then I just sit in the menu even more. Like, wow, her rage is kind of poopy balls. Persona music is disgustingly good. Yes. The mixture of musical styles that they have, I think, like, any song that has lyrics, the singers that they chose for them work so well for the songs. Like, Persona is big cream for me when it comes to music. Big cream when it comes to music. You're telling me you're not about Taking Back Sunday? What? Trying to... I probably know who they are, but I don't know if I know any songs off the top of my head. Like, when it came to, like, that phase of music, at that time, I was listening to a lot of other things, and I wasn't really into, like, the cool new stuff. I know same thing, too, with, like, Attack Attack and all that stuff, right? I missed so many of those that I didn't find until I was a lot older, and the emo phase was well gone. And then I was like, oh shit, dude, this music kind of slaps. Oh, I loved AFI, dude. AFI was good stuff. Oh, Good Charlotte was good stuff too. You couldn't really escape Good Charlotte because they were kind of like the big boys, you know? All of Troy was good stuff. They were pretty technical too, compared to a lot of other bands. But Fall of Troy was good stuff. Hawthorne Heights was good stuff. Them I actually listened to like pretty early on. I didn't like magically find them when I got older. I knew of them and got big into them. One band though that took me forever to like see 30 Seconds to Mars. I didn't get into until their big phase was kind of done. They're pretty good stuff too though. The Kill is a fucking banger, dude. Are you fluffy? That's right, you do. Oh wait. I like how Cheese always just rolls in to be like, love you, and then just. Yeah, I never listened to All Time Low. I know they had that one banger song that I probably listened to, but like, wait, what the fuck was that? I don't know what I did there. I activated something, but I never really listened to All Time Low. I think everybody loosely our age, right? Like it was a prerequisite that you just immediately had Yellow Card's first album with Ocean Avenue on it. Like I think that was just the law. Like if you didn't, you went to jail. They just wanted to stay up with you all night. That is the law. I mean, I don't know anyone who didn't have that album at the time. It was so big and monstrous. Oh, that's my decoy thing. I'm stupid. Bro. Kobe Benjamin? Bro. I don't trust you all. But like, I didn't really get big into Bullet. Like Bullet for My Valentine until way after their time was done. I didn't get into like 30 Seconds to Mars until way after. Some of it was just like, I'm not getting into emo shit. That's not who I am, right? I ain't some little wham wiener pants. Increases the chance and damage of the Sidewinders. Enemies killed from primary attack have a chance to explode and fire. Let's just increase our damage on our extra balls, right? Bullet only has like one. Asking Alexandria, I never really listened to them. They weren't in my on my thingy of bands to listen to. I'm just saying, pop punk's new form is the slam crowd. Kind of.
One held a gift. Two hid ferocious creatures. It was the lady or the tiger for the Bergson.
I never get these right, so only one of these has a prize under him, right? Like, artistically, all the demons look the same, right? They all flash the same. The ears are the same. Like, I swear, if these are actually just random, this kills me a little bit. I'm gonna go with the right one. Fuck you, game. I don't, like, there's gotta be a secret to this, right? Well, it's also weird to think, too, that, like, a lot of the dudes who were big in emo, you know, right? Like, went on to be, like, of Mice and Men, right? And they completely changed their tune. Some of the dudes went on to make, like, dubstep and, like, funky beat music and chill beat and stuff like that. It's... music today... like, it feels as though it evolves so quickly. And... while the talents are all good, don't get me wrong, right? just seeing what these artists are going on to do in other forms of music or other genres, to me is really cool. Like, we're in the time of arguably great music. But it's cool to me to see, and all these other bands too, how many of them break up, take a couple other dudes, make this new super group,
Estimating
and
the
like that
age
band's good
of
stuff.
Nai Raha's abode
And then that band will break
is
up,
perhaps
and then one guy
as
goes here, one guy
difficult
goes here, and then
as
you have two
walking
other
the
bands
road
making good
that
stuff.
led to it. But one question occupied the Bergsons' mind most. What secrets did the spirit of Barahut reveal?
It's cool to see how talented people are, you know? And I mean, you look at like, you know, the singer from Beartooth, right? Who basically makes the entire Beartooth album by himself, kind of like Trent Reznor does with 9 Inch Nails, and then just goes on and has a traveling band. Like, yeah, maybe all the albums don't necessarily sound overly unique, but the fact that this dude is able to make entire albums, write all the lyrics, do the bass, do the drums, do the guitar, do everything else, like, that dude is fucking talented. You don't have to appreciate his music to just see, like, this dude knows what he's doing with music. He has that talent for it. He's got that knack for it. I still like the fire character the best. She's a little harder to use than Lucy, but she's still really strong. I lied, her rage attack is really good. Holy balls. Though if we don't get health right now, we're gonna die. Our run might come to an end here. No, we've been doing so good. We all know we had that phase where we acted like we knew what sugar was going there. I think, like, I still jam out to Fall Out Boy. I still think most of their albums were bangers. Their big songs were big. Their newer stuff, okay, that's not so much my jam, right? But like, they did really well for themselves. In their time. They had that sound, those fucked up lyrics, and like, it just worked. It just worked. I know when, like, Fall Out Boy was big in that, there was a band that came out. I love that. You know, hot take. I was never able to get into Mesh Hugger. See, Rachel loves Mesh Hugger.
Time to reveal the contents of the tablet.
And a lot of bands tried to emulate what they've done or did. They've never really been my jam. I can tolerate them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to Mesh. They're pretty good. But there was a band that came out around the time Fall Out Boy and all that, by the name of Hot Hot Heat, and they are a Canadian pop punk band. I'd mostly just call them pop, actually. But their first album, Elevator, I will still fucking blast the shit out of that. That album is perfect. It is probably one of my favorite albums of all time. And it's so weird because every time I listen to it, I'm like, I look at myself and I go, am I allowed to be caught in public listening to this? Like, will people judge me if they see this big ass bearded dude, almost hipster looking, listening to a Canadian punk band or pop band? But oh my god, dude. Elevator is just like the best like 10, 12 songs. I'm sure they have other albums. I honestly don't care to listen to them. Their one album was good enough for me. Never listened to any of the other work. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Same for Vampire Weekend. Like, I loved Vampire Weekend's first album. Never listened to any of their stuff. I know they have other stuff. Never listened to it. They had a couple bangers off that first album that were really juice. My love for them never went farther than that. Kid Cudi is a banger. I love Kid Cudi's stuff. Except for his weird, like, indie rock album or whatever it was that he tried to make. Like, that thing was terrible. The guitar licks were way too simplistic. The lyrics just felt so all over the place. I have tried multiple times to make it through that album and I just can't. Like, that is so not a banger. But his emo rap I always thought was pretty spot on. I like it a lot. That's what we needed right there. Nice, dude. Oh my god. I knew the Pyromancer was for me. And the more I play her, the more it just reconfirms that, like, I love what this character does. The little bit of invulnerability you get, the little decoy or everything else, like, oh man. I like that. How the fuck did I forget Modest Mouse? Modest Mouse, I still think they're okay. I never got, like, what is this? I never got huge into Modest Mouse. Their first album with Float On, though, was pretty good. I liked it a lot. Boss fight?
When tormenting their own citizens was not enough.
Queens of the Stone Age, I got big into. And his off band that he made, Eagles of Death Metal. I think I love Eagles of Death Metal more.
Strained music played from another
I like that.
entertainer.
If you don't like it, you gotta.
Melody failed to hide the sound of her sizzling flesh.
Oh, it's a bear. Oh, hey, we probably gotta save that bear, don't we? Oh shit. Eagles of Death Metal, dude. A real underrated band. Love every inch of them. Queens of the Stone Age is good stuff. Both Queen and Eagle are good as well, yeah. Bye, bear.
Having been chained and tortured, it was no surprise the poor creature would immediately flee from her liberators.
Oh. Look at all that fat monies. I mean, You know who else slaps? Primus. His side project too with John Lennon's kid was really good. Yeah, wrestling games had a lot of really good music too. The Raw vs. SmackDown games had a ton of good shit. Like I said, that's like, you know, you think about it, right?
Welcome, friend. Don't mind the occasional bloodstain on the merchandise.
So many people, like, their taste in music was skewed by the music that was in their games, which is fine. Egypt Central. I'm trying to think. I'm just dragon that deals damage. Oh, we have no money, so it doesn't matter. Well, bye. I have heard of Egypt Central before. I do not know if that is the band you are or are not thinking of, but I have heard of Egypt Central before. He's my puppy. It's Puppers. I guess it's Riker. I like the... Okay, hold on. What's Puppers say? Oh, nice. Okay. So if we don't beat this boss fight, we've done fucked up, dude. This was a really clean run for us.
The manipulator of the disenfranchised. The leader of rats. With fingers sharp as daggers.
I'll have to listen to that one to see if I've heard that one off the top of my head or not.
Humanity.
So as long as we can stay away from the boss and let our thingy heal up every time, our protection shield, I think we just win. Like I said, the pyro is balanced, but like her downsides are really big. Wait. Oh, you summon little dudes too now, huh? That's pretty fucked, okay. No. Alright, so we should be able to beat this boss, which is good. Because this was, like I said, this was one of our better runs. Like, for us talking the whole time about music and shit, we did pretty well if we're not focusing. Plus our power-ups right now are pretty busted too. Like, we get a free life. Our passive allows us to block and attack every now and then for no reason.
Truth was.
You get out of here with that shit. That was weak, dog.
The life of the free.
Oh yes, crabs, Mister. Yeah, baby. Oh.
The crystal was calling the hero back. Through a path.
Though I know it's not going to get any
opened
easier,
anew
so that's fine.
The sacred city of Anai Raha, the spirit of wind and weather. Bergson felt a strange wariness as home beckoned.
You know, I think Borderlands 1, right? Just because of the Cage the Elephant song that was in there, right? Like, at some point, everyone tried to listen to Cage the Elephant just because their one song. And quite frankly, their one album was okay. Their first one was pretty good. I haven't heard any of their other stuff. But it was an okay album.
The chamber groaned and trembled.
It was okay.
Darkness replacing light.
Damn, dude, we destroyed there.
The family waited to eat. Comfort replacing vigilance.
I love our fireplace. I like how the little girl's like, what the hell? I come home and y'all eating without me? Oh, okay, so this is where Eldritch Blaster got in their game. Where they pulled the mom away right at the end. Bye! No.
Snatched. Gone. Dread replacing happiness. One body was taken, but two souls were in need of rescue.
She's with child, as Vikings would say. She is with child. Okay, so we unlocked an upgrade in the book. Yeah, we did. What does this do? Unlock runes for various slots. Increases your runes durability. I'm not really sure how great that is. Oh, this is new. Increases the rage increase. Yes. 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 Try to make that worth it. And just like that, from one run, all of our money's gone. Fucking value, though, man. But, man, tonight's stream was pretty cool, though. Again, we made progress in this game, and I feel like we've been doing pretty well in this game. It's not the easiest game we've played. This game's pretty rough. It's got some hardness to it. But I think we're slowly getting our characters now to that level, at least the one that we like.
Energy to the sanctuary.
Or we're able to
rendered useless. Corruption's delegate performed
get close to doing something
here.
Okay, so clearly we're probably gonna have to click on the family then that's trying to summon the spell or whatever.
The forest was dense and full of dangers, but finding Mary
Oh, it's a new level.
was the most
Okay.
important thing now.
The way this game does stuff is so cool. Like, I really think this is a very well done game. You can tell which characters we don't like. How close are we to actually getting... Okay, so we got his done. Linda, we're what? We're like 1 or 2 points away. Which Joey's next? Oh no, we got his. Appears when his family members are surrounded by a horde to perform a whirlwind. No, wait a minute. See, I don't know exactly how this, like those passive moves work. Like, I don't ever remember having Hammer Dude come down, right? And it says, like, activated. So they're on. But I don't know if they actually, like, do their own thing or not. So we're what? These things are hard, dude. Like, some of these characters are just, they're so rough to work with. What time do we got here? Oh, I got some message. Hold on. I know my mom's been messaging me and today. Some cool stuff happened with her. She's all excited. It's just like, ah. And it's like, okay. I guess we'll try to push through with one more run here. We'll play with Linda because we're just on the cusp of getting her ability. And then I think we'll call it a stream there. So I want to thank, of course, everyone for coming out and start winding down a little bit here. Hopefully you enjoyed our talk about crazy condiments, music,
Somewhere out there, surrounded
all that good
by
stuff.
the darkness, Mary and her unborn child lay in need.
God, I love how the last couple of streams we had,
would find them.
this whole week's worth of streams has been overly interesting. Every night we've had something weird to talk about. Some of our conversations during the day, I know we talked about a lot of football on Monday. I know for some people, hand egg. But we've had a lot of cool conversations. Condiments, check. Love life, check. Music, check.
And ravenous, it
Of course,
seized
video
the lesser
games, check.
creature and took it into itself. Oh, the Guardian thought, for there was no time to waste.
I don't know if I'm trying to fight these dudes or like let the big blobber man absorb them. I definitely want to thank Eldritch Blaster for donating us a copy of this game. We've enjoyed the fuck out of this game. Like, we could seriously play this probably all day just to see what happens to the family, what happens to our characters, level them up more, grind. Like, I haven't played a game where I've just wanted to mindlessly grind, right? And in this game, the way it does stuff, I'm enjoying it a lot. It feels good to just continually run through the dungeon. I can't say that for other games. I know with Binding of Isaac, like, it wears on me pretty quickly, amongst other games. This one, though, it's got the story aspect to it. The grind is for something. Like, I don't know. This game is awfully fantastic. This is probably the first game I could say, at least for a newer game, I would feel comfortable in recommending. If you're looking for a new ARPG game with light RPG elements, maybe a roguelite, like this one, or The Ambassador, I could highly recommend as well. Fractured Timeline. Both good stuff. Both highly enjoyable. Both games are under 20 bucks. Well, I think Children of Morta is when it's on sale, which is this one, but I really have nothing bad to say about it. And I know Eldritch knows I'm in love with this game. He kept giving me shit yesterday. He's like, you love this game, don't you, Squidward? Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna keep playing this though, because this is more like a kind of like a pick up and play game, right? Like, we don't need to keep, this isn't like a story game kind of like we like to do. This isn't a bigger, long, like grindy game either. It is grindy, right? But I don't want to burn myself out on it. So either come tomorrow or maybe next week, we might switch it up and try something else for a little while. Because I feel like this game slots into like a, hey, you know, we have a loose day. What do we want to play, right? This feels like a fantastic loose day game. Oh, are these vials of rage? Yes, they are. Okay. But I'm not sure what to do next for the afternoon game. I'm not sure what... I know for the morning game we're going to stay with Rage. We're coming around to Rage more. It's not... It started off really slow, but once it started to get going, it got going, so that's good.
The forest grew quiet again. The respite from danger was only temporary.
I got scared. I was like, I don't think we're gonna beat this. Like, we ate our or what's it called? It's too quick. Okay. So let's think about this here. Let's increase our stamina while shooting, right? First. While in Guardian's Rage, Linda's movement speed and crit chance are increased. Linda strikes dominating note, stunning all enemies near. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we finally have all of her abilities unlocked. We get a teleport. Health, please. Nice. The ranged characters in this game do feel better. I'm sure they're not necessarily better, but at least for new players, like, I can honestly say, probably stick to the ranged characters first to get your footing, and then if you really want to test your stuff, you know, you're free to do so. Now we know we have to destroy some of these. Okay, we have to destroy actually all the purple dude. That's the bottom line, is the void monsters say so. I love the little walls and stuff they build, like, the enemy types in this game are good. Oh, we also talked about games coming out in 2021. We took a look at that this morning on our morning stream. Not a ton necessarily for us. Does look like there is a ton of killer games coming out this year, though. I'm just waiting for New World, a pirate-themed MMO game. Because I feel like if that game doesn't do it for me, I don't know. Maybe MMOs just aren't for me. Which would hurt me a little bit, but I tried a lot of them so far. Like, it's not like we only played one and said, nah, these are bad. Right, we gave it everything we got with the MMO games. And by golly, I'm trying. But I liked the little preview weekend thing or whatever they had a while back, so I'm real high hopes right now for New World. Though it is also the game probably most inclined to bum me out in 2021 as well. If that game just doesn't strike the chord with me, I'm gonna probably be crushed. I'm super pumped for New Worlds. Like, I've been eyeballing up that game real hard when the weekend ended for it, the free weekend. I was pretty bummed out. I wanted to keep playing. Grab the health. Look. Oh, we have to reset. That's fucking stupid. So then we accidentally ate all of our health too quickly again. Son of a bitch. Well, that's okay, that's okay. love how her attack is based on a stamina meter. As compared to the Pyro just can't move. I'm trying, game. Shit. I think this is what a GG looks like. Fuck, dude. The thing that sucks about that was you don't get any money during this. Right? Like, all you get is, I don't even know if we gain experience from that. Like, that could just be a really clunky part of the game right now. And that could make me want to cry. Real hard. Into my cookies. But with that said, I think it's 7 o'clock. Time for me to go feed my pets, feed myself, and go talk to Rachel a little bit before she goes to work this fine evening. Wednesday, right? Yeah, so she works tonight. Does she work tonight? I don't even fucking know her schedule anymore. Either way, with that said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their morning, afternoon, and evening. I want to thank everyone who came through and talked to us tonight about whatever the fuck we were talking about. We're going to throw a raid over to Sheaf GG, currently playing some Escape from those Tarkovs. And with that said, have a great evening, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great day. Thank you for rolling through, and we'll see you on that flip side, everybody. Peace.